Life is a journey, and we will pass this way but once. We have the responsibility to impact those around us and empower them with the skills that enable them to create a brighter future. This year, our team has focused on two main areas of outreach: economic development in our community and improved livelihoods for children.
Our journey has taken our team of 16 over 3,712 miles. From a small economically challenged farming town in Missouri to Fonbonne, Haiti. Though our team is small, we are mighty, and we can make a difference.
We'd like to invite you to join our journey and travel with us today as we look at how we have worked to inspire both ourselves and others to work for a united change.
Welcome to Fayette, Missouri. Fayette is located in rural Howard County, has a population of 2,732, and is the home of Central Methodist University. CMU is the largest employer in an area with no major industry. The average annual income in Fayette is 41% lower than the average income in Missouri. 18% of Fayette's population lives below the poverty level. Starting and sustaining a business in our area is difficult. CMU Enactus saw a need to aid entrepreneurs to add employment and strengthen the local economy through entrepreneurial action.
Previously, we sponsored Build a Business, a two-day seminar which invited entrepreneurs to work with Enactus members who mentored and helped them write their business plans. However, we realized we were not sustaining long-term relationships with many of our participants, nor were we making a significant impact in incorporating solutions for long-term empowerment in our project design. This project has now changed to Build Your Business.
With the evolution of our project, Build Your Business, Enactus students are now meeting with local entrepreneurs on a more personal level over an extended period of time. This allows us to work with our entrepreneurs in stages.
Stage 1. Team members sit down with an individual entrepreneur to assess their specific needs. We then create a proposal and an overall roadmap with an outline that will address those needs. Stage 2. Team members assist with writing business plans, goals, and strategies in order to kickstart their business. And Stage 3. Team members collaborate with our entrepreneurs in areas such as expanding their locations, creating broader marketing plans, and establishing web presence.
Jason Jones' dream was to open his own dojo, and 2 years ago, he opened ATA Karate Elite on the Fayette Square. His vision was to inspire community members of all ages. ATA's approach is to create a family-fun environment while also offering a more rigorous program for those adults who are serious about the sport. They are focused on creating customer benefits through discipline, empowerment, and physical fitness.
After meeting with Jason and creating an assessment, Stage 2 consisted of developing promotions and a new brand, designing a new logo, t-shirts, flyers, and banners. Enactus students also aided in a marketing partnership with Complete Nutrition. Since partnering with Enactus, ATA has seen a 52% increase in membership. This has led them to be able to add 2 instructors and offer 3 more classes.
ATA Karate has now progressed to Stage 3. Enactus members created a personalized sales forecasting program that has enabled ATA to better measure both their inputs and outputs and have a better prediction of customer needs, satisfaction, and overall sales. This technique uses the bootstrapping method, which is a more accurate prediction method.
We have directly empowered Jason Jones to help him motivate and engage those in Fayette. We will continue to work with him to motivate and to help promote a better lifestyle within the community.
Linda Bertine Creations is our most creative account. Linda has sewn her whole life and is an award-winning fax teacher. Though Linda has taught at other studios, she has always dreamed of owning her own business.
Business plan that helped me set some goals that gave me direction to my business, gave me some focus. And in the last year, I'm really happy to say that we've made a lot of our goals. The Enactus group helped me to develop my own website, which has given me a lot of visibility, so much so that I was contacted by Craftsy to do my very own nature-inspired quilting motifs class. It launched last September, and I'm real excited to say that I now have 1,751 students who have taken my machine quilting classes. That's a sheer number that I would have never been able to achieve here locally. Some other things that Enactus has helped me to do is to broaden my marketing abilities. They've given me lots of suggestions, and I love the creativity and the youthfulness of the group because it takes me in directions I would have never pursued before. And we're hoping to look into now promoting e-commerce where I'll be able to sell my workbooks from my machine quilting methods and also my patterns. And in the future, I'm working with Michael Miller Fabrics to doing their cotton couture collections, and I will be hopefully creating a project for them which will be on their national website. So overall, I've done nothing but benefited from my association with Enactus and working together, and I hope to be able to work with most of these students as professionals on a national level again.
Over the last year, Linda has increased her income by $23,600. Her website and blogs have had an astronomical growth from 0 to 54 million views. Linda is now empowered, living her dream, and improving the livelihood of her family. Both she and our team are looking forward to just how high we can help Linda Bertine Creations fly.
Swanee's Kitchen is a family-owned business that came to Enactus for help. The business was started by Enactus member Keenan Chapman and his family. Their dream? To create a better life for their family while pursuing their passion for Southern culinary arts. This small local food truck company serves fried catfish, pork tenderloin sandwiches, and hush puppies.
Enactus members helped the local food truck company polish their business plan, aided with promotional events, and helped with marketing and promotional materials. Over the last few months, Swanee's Kitchen has improved their profits by $10,000 and have been able to pay off the loan on their food truck.
To help with both publicity for Swanee's Kitchen and Enactus fundraising, we partnered together during Take Flight Food Night to raise funds for our Haiti Outreach Project. While the partnership between Swanee's Kitchen and Enactus is still evolving, we believe that our team has the ability to make a difference and implement a brighter future.
Financing Your Future is an umbrella project that focuses on entrepreneurial action through creativity, demonstration, and education to those who are both most vulnerable and most receptive. This project encompasses 4 different levels, which include middle school students, high school seniors, CMU incoming freshmen, and graduating seniors.
For our journey today, we will focus on just one of those segments, one that will definitely mold our future. A survey by the Wall Street Journal found only 28% of Americans today are comfortable with the overall concepts of financial literacy. Today, more than ever, financial literacy needs to be a part of our children's basic education.
24% of the children in Howard County live in poverty, and 46% of school-age children are on free and reduced lunch. These impressionable children are the future of our world, and CMU Enactus Money for Middles project is a simple but powerful example of how we are able to empower those most in need.
Meet Carson. He's a typical 5th grader. He goes to school, plays soccer, and spends time with his dog Ben. Carson's mom is a working single mother trying to do a good job raising her son. But like so many Americans, she's not quite sure how to explain basic fiscal responsibility to her child.
CMU Enactus saw a need and is reaching out to local middle school students and planting the seeds for empowering children, who will grow into adults that are fiscally conscious and more knowledgeable handling money.
Money for Middles is an interactive simulation activity that focuses on the concepts of earning, spending, and saving. CMU Enactus journeyed to LJ Daly Elementary School, where we were ready to engage, excite, and educate.
To give children the experience of what it's like to work and manage money in the real world, 4 stations were created. Work, where construction workers put together puzzles and bakers iced cookies. Store, where they were given the chance to spend their money. Bank, where they were given the opportunity to save their money. And home, where they could relax.
The middles were really attentive to their jobs, and after the first round, those who had been spending their money realized they need to start saving it. Because along with their pay, at the end of each work shift, they were given chance cards that could be good or bad. For example, you cleaned your aunt's house, get $5. Or you got a flat tire, pay $5.
In addition to chance cards, interest rates went up and down, and prices periodically increased and decreased. Over half of the students caught on to the importance of saving, and those who chose not to save realized it in the end when they didn't have as much spending money as the savers.
Post-tests showed that 3 weeks after the activity, students had retained a 37% increase in knowledge regarding basic economic concepts. An NBC News study showed that 1/3 of parents are like Carson's mom and don't speak with their children about saving and overall financial responsibility. Many because they don't understand these concepts themselves. CMU Enactus is working on expanding this project to an educational evening session that would include parental involvement.
Journeys often have pitfalls and crossroads. Breast cancer affects millions of individuals and families every day, and our Central Methodist family is no exception. During Pink Week, we united groups in mid-Missouri to bring awareness and education to our campus.
We were able to partner with CMU, our community, student groups, and the Breast Cancer Foundation of the Ozarks, which works to meet the special needs of families affected by breast cancer by providing health education, free mammograms for the financially stressed, personal support, and comfort in real and practical ways.
The Breast Health Education Program empowers women to take control of their health by teaching them about their bodies and providing important breast cancer resources. Flyers and information about breast cancer and early detection education were distributed, while fun, interactive activities took place. With the help of 26 organizations, we were able to raise over $1,300. Howard County Health Services reported that inquiries regarding breast cancer screening increased significantly in the weeks following our community outreach project.
Children are a special focus for both our Enactus team and this foundation. An average of 42 children and families affected by breast cancer receive assistance through this foundation each year.
Donations are used for everyday needs such as to help patients pay their rent or mortgages or buy new tires for someone traveling distances to radiation treatments. Special help to children includes things such as birthday and holiday gifts and school supplies.
As a socially responsible team, we will continue to work with this foundation to help those affected by this horrible disease, especially children within families affected by breast cancer, because breast cancer is a family disease.
Journeys can be inspirational. Haiti has been hampered by an unfortunate mix of unstable governments and natural disasters, from mudslides to earthquakes. More than a third of the country lacked access to safe water when the quake struck Port-au-Prince in 2010. When it did, thousands fled to the countryside and water sources quickly became overstressed and contaminated.
Contaminated water is the leading cause of infant mortality and illness in the children of Haiti. In fact, the country currently has the highest infant mortality rate in the Western Hemisphere. The United Nations reports that in Haiti, 20% of waterborne diseases account for 20% of deaths in children under 5.
Water, sanitation, and hygiene are essential for good health and well-being. And in the U.S., we take the quality of our water for granted. Over 80% of rural Haitians lack direct access to sanitation facilities, and only 48% have access to an improved water source. Haiti will be rebuilding for years, and sustainable clean water access is crucial for their recovery. Contaminated water is the main cause of cholera, which has sickened over 500,000 Haitians since 2010 and has killed more than 7,000.
Team member Kirsten Acox was inspired to help when she was made aware of the Haitian water crisis by the Center for Faith and Service. Our team member saw a need, as well as a way to improve the livelihood for those in the village of Fond Blanc.
The project was organized into two complementary components, fabrication and education. The fabrication component is the manufacture and installation of water filters in a remote region of Haiti. Manufacturing utilized local materials and Haitian labor, which added a local economic benefit to the long-term health effects of clean, filtered water.
The education component focuses on community acceptance, installation, training, and follow-up provided by trained Haitians. The objective is to provide the education needed to support a cultural change regarding the importance of clean water on public and personal health.
In this beautiful but hot country, the group was exposed to daily life that is very different than the average college student is accustomed to. Those in the village do not have running water, and by necessity make use of a river that is over a mile away. This river is not only used for drinking, but also for bathing, cooking, cleaning, waste disposal, and agriculture.
A survey that was performed when the group arrived found that over 90% of those in the village suffered from fevers, nausea, diarrhea, and external skin diseases. Cholera is common in this area.
During the 3 days the group spent in Haiti, water filters were installed that removed harmful bacteria. 200 water filters were installed in the village of 700 people. Each home received 2 to 3 water filters, as well as the education regarding how to clean and maintain the filters. When maintained properly, each unit has a lifespan of 10 years.
Safe water saves lives. The village of Fond Blanc in this water-stressed country now has access to this necessity and a better daily life and future. According to USAID, cleaner water and hygiene practices lead to a more productive society. It is estimated that the economic benefits average a $25 return for every $1 invested.
Though this is our first step in making a global impact, we don't intend to stop here. CMU Freshman Enactus member Abby Cross has seen a need in Romania, felt the call to action, and is actively pursuing plans and strategies to aid a village health clinic and orphanage this summer.
This year, our Enactus journey has enabled us to nurture and help 3 businesses to grow and directly impact positive economic growth within our community.
We have educated and enlightened 50 children and indirectly their parents by teaching the importance of basic financial responsibility, thus planting the seeds for a brighter financial future.
We have worked to provide much-needed health education and awareness to over 1,000 in our community and help to meet the special needs of families affected by breast cancer.
We have helped to bring clean water and better health to a village of 700 for a period of 10 years.
CMU Enactus has been able to reach out, empower, educate, enlighten, and create possibilities for those at home and afar. We will continue our journey to look for opportunities to help those in need. We will live our values of passion, innovation, and integrity in all that we do. Our journey's mission, to make a difference in our world.
We are Central Methodist University Enactus. One team, one mission.
Thank you. We will now begin the question and answer period, and only judges may ask questions of the team.
Just curious, sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry, what's the cost per unit for the water filtration system, and how do you go about distributing? We weren't able to get an exact cost per unit, but what we did, we all worked together to raise money to send one team member. Unfortunately, our budget is really small, so we were only able to send one person. But we sent them with a lump sum of money and just were able to put in as many water filters as that allotted amount would allow.
I'd like to add that we were fortunate enough to be able to partner with the United Methodist Church, who helped with funds for this project.
You guys helped Linda grow her website and blog views from 0 to 54 million visits. Can you tell us a little bit of what time period that was over and how you guys helped do that?
We actually started that about a year ago, and so like literally throughout the past year, because we started her website in April of last year. So throughout that span, that's when she hit the 54 million views.
I'd like to add to that as well. It's a combination of all the social media sites that we've created for her, which includes Facebook. She's got a YouTube account, Pinterest, all of those things. So all of those combined link back to her website, which has really given her the growth that she's been looking for.
How did the business owners take to college students advising them? Maybe a lot of the college students have not run a business. How did they take to that?
Well, they actually like our input just because we have a different look on things, and since we're in college, we're learning all the new basic techniques to use in our business strategies, and so they're really interested in learning as well as we are adapting to theirs.
Just to add on to that too, we've been doing our Build a Business for around 4 or 5 years now, and our very first Build a Business, we had a hardware store, and that is actually still in business right now. And so through that, a lot of businesses have seen that business grow in such a small town and have asked for our help for helping them build their business.
So in this case, word of mouth was really important for us. They've come to us rather than us having to approach them.
Can you tell us a little bit about the learning curve of teaching kind of a non-social generation how to be social?
Can you elaborate just a little bit?
Sure. So speaking specifically to the Linda example, how you got her on Pinterest and Facebook and created all these websites. So I imagine that isn't her go-to typically for marketing. So tell us about that.
Linda she is one of the most creative people I've ever met in my life, and she has so many ideas and aspirations. And so whenever we showed her all of the different possibilities, all the different ways that people can see her work, she was really excited about it. And we haven't posted anything on her page. We showed her how to do it, and now she goes and she keeps up with all of those social media accounts, which is really impressive, especially for someone, that isn't used to that. So I think she really jumped on the bandwagon and has learned how to use it and learned how to like it.
And by doing that, she's also being able to pull in younger generations, because she does point out that most of her clientele or people that come to her meetings are older generations. She likes to call them boomers. So we're trying to pull in our younger generation to get them interested in what she has to offer.
Curious, the Money for Middles, how long has that program been in existence?
It's actually a grandfather program, so we've been doing it ever since Enactus has been at CMU, so I believe like 7 years probably.
Like 3 years ago, we actually kind of remodeled the project, and we wanted to do something that we could measure the impact and something that would be a little more impactful to them instead of just, listening to people talk like they do all the time. So that's when we came up with the simulation that we did and all of the different real life factors that go into it. So it's been here for a long time, but we've renovated it recently and it's working really well for us.
So I'm glad you guys recognize the value and engaging the parents in the program. What did we see as one of the biggest obstacles to that?
I think one of the biggest obstacles with getting the parents involved is getting them all in one place at one time whenever everybody actually has the time to sit down and talk about something. So in our strategy to reach the parents also, we're going to look into the back to school night that Fayette Middle School hosts where all the parents and all the kids are there. Everybody goes, so it would be a really great time to be able to reach everyone, and we're going to do a little simulation there.
On the water filter program, you mentioned that you facilitated education sessions on how to maintain the filters. Was how to build filters also a component of that education?
Your time has now expired. Judges, please join me in thanking Central Methodist for their presentation.